Hey, it's Danny here. Welcome to my YouTube channel today. Cannot wait to share this very two-step powerful technique that you can use right before you sleep so you can start manifesting more of your desires, manifest more of what you want other than what you don't want. Now, there's a big difference between what you want and what you don't want, and I'm going to explain the differences today and why it's so important right before you go to sleep. You got to do the stuff that's in alignment with where you want to be and in alignment with your higher self and ditch the stuff that's been holding you back. If you've been experiencing certain things in your life, if you've got certain things in your life that's not serving you, maybe you want to manifest a lot more, desires, but it's not coming right now, then it's very important what you do before you sleep. I think that's the most important part is when you go to rest, it's very important what you actually feed in your mind right before you sleep. So I'm going to explain to you in a minute the two-step techniques. And if you're here on my channel right now, please like and subscribe because my channel is all about personal development, allowing you to step into your future higher self so that, you know what, you're taking action from your future best self. That way you get to attract and manifest all that you want into the here and now from your higher future self. Is what we do now is what allows us to manifest what we want. It's showing up from that best version, tapping into that new identity, showing up from that new self-image. That is what creates the change because whatever we vibrate out there into the universe, it's just a frequency, it's exactly what we get back. It's like a mirror, right? Anyway, back to the most important topic. So today I want to explain to you the two sleep techniques that you can use for attracting what you want, and this really works. It's worked for me for the last 6 years, working for myself full time, and I'll share some experiences with you as well, what I manifested and what is gone out of my life as well, and what's come in. These sort of things are very important as well. But the key thing here is you've got to start becoming conscious of what you are feeding your mind every single day right before you sleep. Right? So there's a lot of stuff that you can be consuming every single day. The negative news, family gossip, consuming social media, checking the latest posts, the latest trends. Maybe you watched a horror movie, maybe you watched something very scary, maybe it's triggered you off in past experiences that you haven't liked. Watching movies that have a lot of negative effect on us and can trigger certain things within us. So it's very important that the first step is getting the mind calm, all right? Getting the mind calm and getting the mind in a neutral vibrational state. That's the first most important thing that you want to be doing before you go to sleep. So how do we get the mind into a calm, relaxed state? We can bring in meditation and we can detox and stop doing the bad habits that we do right before we sleep, like social media, watching TV, watching the negative news, consuming family gossip. Maybe, you're doing the stuff, you're consuming things that's not in alignment with who you truly are or your higher self, right? That's what I always say to, the people around me and my clients is it's very important that if it's got nothing to do with your goals and dreams, if it's got nothing to do with, helping you become better, leveling up in all areas of your life, then ditch it, don't consume it. You're gonna be super conscious of what you're consuming every single day, right? So how do we focus on the first technique, calming the mind? We do meditation, right? We do simple meditation. And I'll teach you a quick meditation technique that you can do right now. Just a quick one, very simple and basic that you can apply immediately. And I'll do this between 10 to 20 times right before we sleep. So that way you neutralize your mind, you neutralize the state, all the negative thoughts, all of the mind that's been clogged up with, too much future, too much past, too much worry, too much consuming of the negative stuff. It gets wiped out. And you want to wipe out your, all the negative stuff that's been consumed within the day or of the consistency that's been happening over the weeks and months and even years sometimes. So the first meditation technique that you can use is called the 3-3-3. So let me explain to you right now. So simply what we do is we close our eyes right before we sleep. We close our eyes, we just relax. We inhale for 3 seconds. Then we hold our breath for 3 seconds. And then we exhale for 3 seconds, right? That is what we do. So honestly, it's super powerful. I do this every single day consistently. It makes me feel renewed, brand new. I'm thoughtless, which is the most important thing about meditation and calming the mind and cleaning the mind is to be thoughtless. And that way, if you focus more of your energy on this, in doing the meditations before you sleep, getting into a neutral state, and now focusing away from the TV, the news, the social media, the family gossip, the negative stuff, the bad TV stuff that you've consumed, that's got nothing to do with where you want to be, social media posts, certain influencers, certain people, whatever it is for you, right? If you can fade away from that, let go of that, and bring in meditation, bring in calmness, then what's going to happen is you're opening up your mind for the new. You're now opening your mind to be programmed for what you want to manifest. All right. It's about making room and making space within us and showing the universe that I'm worthy and deserving, and I'm now bringing in new space within me for more new information, for new downloads, more things that can now focus on becoming, into the physical reality, whatever you want to manifest. It's gonna now make its way to you. That's the most important thing. So this deletes all the negative stuff and what you're consuming. Remember, be conscious of what you're consuming right before you sleep, because that is what programs the subconscious mind. You're gonna have dreams. You're gonna manifest certain situations, certain things based on what you're consuming. And if it's the wrong stuff, then the wrong stuff's gonna happen. If it's the right stuff, then what's gonna happen is you're gonna expect the right stuff. I used to always do this in the beginning. I took it very seriously, and now it's like part of who I am. But in the beginning, I was consuming the news, family gossip, watching the wrong movies, just not feeding my mind with the right things, right? But instead, I started to do the meditations, keep my mind calm. I will even read, listen to a nice meditation, nice sounds, and sleep to that. But in a moment, step two, I want to share something very magical with you, where it's where the manifestations, come. It's where things start to change for you, because this is the part where it's just so, so powerful. And stay with me here right now, because this is going to change your life if you start to practice this, make this part of your life, and actually, embody this. Because everything's about embodiment. The more we can embody the nicer things, taking the right actions, then it's going to be a part of who you are. So the next step is visualizing. Not just normal visualizing, but visualizing. So how do we visualize? It's the current thoughts and the images that we hold in our mind, and for the desires that we want to manifest, right? Now, I'm not going to say to you just manifest the desires. We're going to do this in a very emotional way. In an emotional way, in terms of the thoughts have emotions. Every thought that we have has emotions. And this has to have a positive, highly vibrational emotion that's going to feed that thought to literally like just blast off into you tapping into the feeling as if it's already happening. So that is step two, is visualizing the emotion and the thoughts. And from there, you're going to act as if you already have your dream. You're going to visualize and step into your future reality as if you already have that car, that partner, that house. If it's just things, if it's experiences, holidays, certain things that you want to be healed in terms of how your health, your wealth, your love life, your happiness, your overall well-being, all areas of your life. I want you to focus on and acting as if you are already healed. You already have that car. You already have all that you want to desire. Focus on that energy, because this is so, so powerful, because it's a feeling that you want to capture. You want to feel into it, right? You want to relax, and you want to imagine that you're sitting in that lovely car, you're driving in a nice countryside. You want to imagine how your beautiful, lovely home looks like. Your family, your kids are happy running around. You want to visualize that there's more money coming in your bank account. You want to visualize seeing that number, that figure that you want to see, as if it's already there, and acting from that place as if it's already happened. Because the subconscious mind may reject that in the beginning, but if you're consciously feeding your subconscious mind this constantly, every single day, for the rest of your life, it usually takes 21 days to form a new habit, to see changes. So it's good to do this for 21 days, and so it becomes programmed. Then what's going to start happening is, as you're sleeping, those dreams acting as if it's being downloaded into your subconscious mind. It's being downloaded into your subconscious mind, and what's happening is, now that you're conscious of all that you desire, all that you want, as if it's already happening, your subconscious mind's going to start believing that this is true, it's happening. So your subconscious mind's making room now to experience more of these things that you are now feeding into your mind. So we're completely shifting our energy here. This is all about energy, and this gets programmed. The more, whatever you constantly keep feeding your mind, remember in the beginning I said the things that you want and the things that you don't want, that is what's being programmed into your subconscious mind every single moment of the day, and that's going to be the reality that you experience. So my message for you today is, become conscious of what you're feeding yourself and what you're doing right before you go to sleep. I think it's very important to have a highly vibrational sleep routine that you are super conscious of, cooling down, ending the day, finishing off with calming the mind, doing the meditations, the free, completely neutralizing the state so that you know what, you can make room for the new. You're no longer consuming news, social media, family gossip, or watching the wrong stuff that just gives you nightmares, and it just doesn't feed your soul, the mind, body, spirit for the right stuff. And number two is you're visualizing with emotional thoughts that are highly vibrant, and in terms of acting as if, so you're basically acting as if you already have XYZ, and you're tapping into the feeling, you're relaxing, you're imagining yourself right before you sleep that you know what, you're driving that car, you're in that lovely house, you have this lovely healed body, you have these experiences happening around you. I want you to tap into that, capture that feeling. You feel happy in this moment, you feel joyful and relaxed with ease. That is a frequency, that's energy, that's a vibration that you want to capture, and that is what's going to get programmed into the subconscious mind every single day. And that's going to be more of what you dream about. And as you are sleeping, this is being processed into your subconscious mind. This is being programmed. And next minute, you know it, you're now manifesting. You're moving towards these directions of these things that you manifest. But you will be tested. Your older self, your all of these things that you've been consuming maybe that's been holding you back could also creep in. But you want to be conscious. You know what? No more of this. It's more about calming my mind, acting as if I'm already there, and planting seeds into the subconscious mind. That you know what? The conscious mind is the gate, and whatever you're allowing into the gate, it's going to go into your garden. And the garden is the subconscious mind, and you want to build a beautiful garden, clean garden, because the cleaner and the more beautiful the garden is because the conscious mind is feeding the subconscious mind more of the good and what you want to experience. And the more you do that, that programming becomes your new identity and your self-image and what you're going to experience into the here and now. So speak, visualize, act your reality, future reality into existence in the now. Do this before you go to sleep. This is very powerful. I've done these two powerful techniques to completely transform, change my life, be able to work for myself, travel the world, do amazing things for others, and this will work for you as well if you start doing these two steps from today. All right. So I hope this has helped you, and I'd love to hear your comments below on what your routine looks like, your bedtime routine looks like, your sleep routine, and if you're going to start doing this, make the changes, or whatever you're already doing right now, and what you're gonna do to change that. And I really appreciate if you like and subscribe and hit the thumb button as well. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now, and stay tuned for so many more amazing, valuable content like this coming your way.